Good afternoon, Archer Agents Evolution family. My name is Ryan Stockton. I'm the Tin Lake admin here at Archer Travel. And today we are going to be doing some Tin Lake training. I know, you guys are so excited. So what we're going to do today, we're actually going to do a walkthrough. I'm going to show you from beginning to end everything you need to know about Tin Lake and how simple it is to book a policy. All right, now Amanda is not in control today. I am doing everything right here. She's still running it in the background, but here we go. So if you are not registered with Tin Lake, super easy. 3 steps. You send an email, provide your information, and then you'll receive an activation email. That's it. You're in. Okay? Now, to send that email, send your registration email to Tinleg. That's TINLEG at archertravel.com. Please give me your EVO ID. This is your 5 or 6 digit EVO ID number, not Archer Travel's IATA number. Okay? Give me your first and last name and the email address you want to be on the account. I get that email. I will register you in the system. Then you will receive 2 emails. One of them will be from me, Ryan, at archertravel.com. This will have some general information in there. I will give you the direct link to your agent sign-in. I'm going to get to that in a moment. I'm going to give you the support email address, and I'm also going to provide you with a link to download 3 training videos, a little more comprehensive than this. They cover all your FAQs, okay? So, the second email you will receive is from Tin Lake Admin. That's your activation email. You're going to open that email, click the link. You are going to set up your own password. After that, you can log in. All right. So today, we're going to go through a system walkthrough like I mentioned. All right, we're going to break this down into a couple sections. Our first section is going to be all about the agent. I'm going to explain how this involves the client in a minute. So we're going to have agent login, dashboard, what's called your sub-agent link. Our next section is for the agent and the client. So this is so easy that your clients can do it. We're going to go over the quote form and the trip information. And then the third section, we're going to go over comparing policies once you've entered the trip information in the search and you've received the applicable policies for that trip. Okay? So for our system walkthrough, and now I'm going to pull up website. This is tinleg.com. Okay? Now you see up there where it says you can go my account. This is not where we're going to want to go. If you click that, that's a consumer login. We don't mess with that because we're agents. So how you're going to log in, and the same link that I provide you is down here in the footer of the page. Okay? We go all the way to the bottom. It's right here. It says agent login. Okay? You're going to click that. This brings you to the agent login, okay? This is the page for the link that I provide you in the email just to make things easy, okay? So you're going to enter your email address that you provided me in your registration email and the password that you set up when you registered, okay? So once you click login, I'm going to switch over to an account I already have open. You're going to land on this page. This is your user dashboard. Everything happens here. You have, Amanda, can you make it big for me? So, right here, you have a summary of all the policies that you sold. It gives you today's sales, month to date, quarter to date, year to date, the amount of policies that you sold, and your total premium, okay? We have some sections over here on the side. My arm doesn't go that far. On your sidebar menu, you have policies, reports. Okay, we'll start from the top. Policies. If you click this, this will show you can search for a range, and this will bring up all the policies that you've sold. So if I sold a policy between 12/13 and today, when I hit search, they will come up here. Gives you easy access to policies because you can edit policies. Okay? I will explain that more in a little bit. Reports, sales by date. This is similar to the policies. It will show you all the policies that you sold. This will give you reports on how much your earnings and everything are. Another important page here, agent resources. Okay? frequently asked questions. Please go through here because a lot of questions that agents ask me are answered right here. There's a lot of important information about what's covered and what's not covered. And gives you scenarios. What happens if this? What happens if that? What do I do? All of that is covered in the frequently asked questions. A lot of stuff in here is in that section because of information I've gathered from agents and then given to Tinleg. We receive these questions a lot. Please put these in here. And they create the FAQ section on what agents need. So it's by experience. It's very helpful. Another section we're going to, Tinleg product brochures. Okay, you can download these. These are PDFs. They're very good graphics. They're not as good as the ones that Archer Travel makes for you guys, but they're really informational. They outline policies, and they're very eye-catching. You can put these on, download these, put them on your Facebook page as social posts, whatever. Print them up, put them in your office as posters. They're a great resource. Okay, our next section, ad banners. These come in code format. Okay, so if I hover over this preview right here, see that banner? Oh, this banner pops up right here. I don't know why that. Oh, that's on her. This banner pops up, and you can take a screenshot of it, or you can click on the right Get Code. Now, if you have your own personal website, not the website through Archer Travel, you can enter this code. It's an HTML5, and you can enter this, and this banner will actually display on your site. So what I did is I took this banner, added it to my email signature, and I added my agent link to it. So when somebody clicks on that banner, it takes them straight to the quote page. Okay? There's other good information here. Your user profile, this has your personal information in your account. But we're going to go back to the dashboard because the most important thing on the dashboard is your agent link. And you guys see that right there where it says agent link right here. That is what you click to get to the quote form. Okay? We have a question, Amanda.
Yeah, yesterday I couldn't find anything that said yes or no if Disneyland Park Pass or reservation tickets would be covered by any of these policies.
Theme park tickets can be covered. I believe that is in the FAQ section. There's a question regarding can theme park tickets be covered? And it's most of the time, yes. If they're paid for in cash, if they're non-transferable and non-refundable. So a lot of Disneyland passes are transferable. If you don't make it on this day, you can transfer it to another day. That disqualifies it from being insurable. Anything you insure needs to be non-refundable and a non-transferable deposit or payment. Okay? So we're getting there. We're going to get into these terms here in just a second. Okay, this is your quote page. Now, the agent link that I just showed you, you can copy that and you can give it to your clients. Your clients can click that and come to this page themselves and enter their trip information and see the policies and purchase a policy on their own. And you will still get credit for it. As long as they use your link to purchase a policy, you will get credit. So from this point forward, either you, the agent, or your client can do all of this. This is why this is such a great tool, because your clients, if they want to be involved in the booking and stuff like that, they want to know what's going on, which a lot of people's clients are, give them this link. Let them choose their own insurance policy. Then if they have questions, they can ask you. And then you guys build that relationship and trust. And the client really feels taken care of, which means repetitive business and expanding business because they'll tell their friends. They were so great. They went over all this stuff with me. I even got to do some of it myself when I asked. So this is a great tool. So they must be a U.S. resident to get a Tinleg policy. This does not work for international agents, or I should say international clients, okay? I cannot register you if you are a Mexico agent or an Australia agent or a UK agent at this time. We're hoping to expand that, but at this time, Tinleg does not accept non-US agents or clients. So we are a resident of California. Amanda and I are going to go on a trip. I am 38. Amanda is 21.
Yeah, 21.
We're going to leave for our trip on the 31st. We're going to return home February 6th. Should my trip include cancellation? Just click yes, because it's going to give you more option. And most of the time people want travel insurance for cancellation. So just always leave that as yes, because it doesn't it includes it, but when you click yes, it gives you another option that I'm going to explain in a minute, which is what I always recommend with going. Okay, so yes, total trip cost, we're going to go $5,000, okay? And then where are we going, Amanda?
Let's go to Alaska.
Alaska, so that's the United States. Okay. So United States, all right. After you enter the trip information, that was super easy. Oh, we have an error. Oh, see? I didn't double check my information. I entered it in the wrong thing. When did we make our first booking? When you book Tin Leg policies, please, or when you book the trip, please come to Tin Leg immediately, because there are certain benefits that expire after the 14 days. So you book a policy, you have 14 days to get an insurance policy, or you're going to lose out on a lot of these benefits. Cancel for any reason insurance, the upgrade, you're going to lose that. You're going to lose pre-existing condition benefits, which is a major thing because a lot of people have elderly clients. They need the pre-existing condition clause. That expires on the 15th day after the booking was made, initial deposit, whatever. Once the reservations are made, you have 14 days to get these benefits. So you need to get on here and start looking at stuff as soon as a booking is made. So today's the 12th. We're going to say we made our first booking today. We're just now planning this. We just made our deposit. It searches for plans and voila. It's as simple as that. So for a $5,000 trip, Tin Leg Gold, $229. That's for both of us. That's not per person. That's the two of us together. Okay? Tin Leg has very competitive prices because the pricing is not done on a tier setting. If your trip costs 0 to 5,000, your insurance is going to be this much. From 5,001 to 10,000, it's going to cost this much. Tin Leg does not use that. Tin Leg takes all the information we just entered in this quote form, and it uses dynamic pricing, the age of the traveler, the length of the trip, where they're traveling to, the state that they live in, because certain states, the taxes regarding travel insurance differ, especially for you people in New York. So it uses dynamic pricing to give you the best price for your specific trip, okay? So you got this. If you ever want to return to this quote, on the previous page, there's a box in the corner. It says quote number. Enter this number right here. So save this number. This will give you these exact same details when you revisit it later. Say you're just browsing right now and get this quote number. You want to show your clients, go to the quote form instead of having to go through your paperwork and enter all information. Just enter that number real quick and it'll pull this up. Okay? So this is where all the benefits are outlined. You can scroll down. They're in a column. Everything in this first column is Tin Leg Gold. You can see here, gold, platinum, standard. They all go straight down. Okay? So you scroll down and it goes over everything. Trip cancellation. What does this entail? Click more detail. Opens a pop-up window for you and it gives you an in-depth explanation. Okay? Now, even in this in-depth explanation, if you see a word that's capitalized, like right here, effective date of the policy, see how that's capitalized right there? That means that there's a definition. So if I go back to the quote page, I go all the way down to the bottom. For this policy, because we were in Tin Leg Gold, click here for definitions. And it's going to open a definitions page. And we're going to go down here, general definitions, and it explains what that means. Okay? Question, Amanda.
Perfect. Question pertaining to now.
Yes.
You said get the quote as soon as you book. What if the trip is a year away?
That's no problem. You can book now. You just put the dates set to their travel dates. It's better to do this because if you go outside that 14-day window, you're going to lose some of these benefits that I'm going to explain in a minute. Okay? There are some technicalities that you need to understand when a trip is that far away, and especially using some of these benefits like cancel for any reason. When you book a standard policy, you can edit that policy all the way up until 15 days prior to travel. You can add stuff. You can, let's say they added a tour or they added a rental car or another hotel. They extended their trip. You can use your dashboard to go to your policies. I always showed you, search the policies, click on this client's policy, scroll to the bottom and click edit. And you can change information in that policy. Let's say they canceled something so that their trip cost went down. Go to the policy, edit it, reduce the cost, and then their insurance premium is going to go down and they're actually going to get refunded money. Or they added stuff, you can up the total trip cost. When you do that, though, it will require additional payment because the trip cost went up, therefore the insurance premium is also going to go up with it. So that's going to require another credit card payment to match that difference. Okay, let me go.
And we have another question pertaining to now too, Ryan.
Yeah.
Can you send them a PDF of the insurance policy instead of telling them it verbally?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So it's even better than a PDF, okay? So at the top right here, Tinley Gold. This one's going to fit our client, okay? I'm going to click that where it says email quote. It brings up a pop-up. It says your name, but since we're doing this on the client's behalf, we're going to enter the client's name. Right? And then we're going to send it to we're going to send that to the client. And we click email quote, and it's going to email just Tinley Gold to the client so then they can review it. It'll come up just like this for them. So then they can scroll down, they can click more detail. They'll have the same access to information that you have from there on out if you email that to them. Or you can email them several. We can also add another email address, and let's say you have two groups of people that are coming together for an insurance policy. You can email this one quote to both people so that they can both review it separately. Okay, now here's one of the very important things right here. Within this section, cancellation, okay? Right down here at the bottom, cancel for any reason, okay? You need to click that bubble if you want to add that benefit. That benefit's going to add $114 to our premium. So we're going to go, so our premium was what, $229? You come down here, we click this, it's going to add $114 and change. Our premium is now $343.50. Cancel for any reason. All these listed coverages. Cancel for any reason allows your clients to cancel their trip outside of standard coverages. They can cancel for literally any reason they want, just like it says. They still need to provide their documentation, all that stuff about their trip, showing proof of costs and all this, but they don't need to provide, let's say, the reason above that, cancel for work reasons. They won't need a letter from their employer stating why the trip had to be canceled, this and that, okay? They could just say, I didn't want to go anymore, and that's good. When they use a cancel for any reason, they're only going to get refunded 75 or 50%. So you have both these policies. This one, I believe, is platinum. They cancel outside standard coverages, they're only going to receive 50% back. Why? Because that puts the power of cancellation in your client's hands. Insurance companies don't like this. It's an insurance company, okay? It's their job to review information and look for that little crack that they can say no for. All insurance companies are like that. However, with Tinleg, we can avoid all that. Go with cancel for any reason. Yes, you'll get back a little less money, but You're not going to have to go through all the hassle and back and forth with an insurance company of them trying not to give you the reimbursement. Okay, so Tin Lake Gold, we refund 75% of total trip cost. To be able to get the cancel for any reason upgrade, you must book this policy within 14 days of initial booking of the trip. Another condition, you have to insure 100% of the trip, non-refundable, non-transferable costs. Okay, you can't just insure this hotel and not the cruise. You can't insure just the cruise and not the hotel. You must put them both together as long as they're non-refundable. Things that are refundable, don't include them in the premium or the total trip cost, because then you're going to be paying for premium that's not insured. Okay? You're going to be paying for costs that aren't insured. So only include non-refundable and non-transferable deposits and payments into the total trip cost. Okay? Now, if you have a standard policy, if you don't click this button, you're going to get back 100% if you cancel within one of these coverages. Cancel for any reason also includes that. They get all the standard coverages plus being outside the box. Okay? That's why I recommend this. It just makes things hassle-free, because no matter what, you know your client's going to at least get back 75% if they cancel. They're going to provide all their documentation. Hey, they fell within standard coverages. Great. They got the extra 25%. But no matter what, this ensures that they're going to get something back if and when they cancel. Okay? This is why I always recommend go with cancel for any reason. It's headache free. Okay? Okay, so this is the policy that Amanda and I are going to get. Look at some of these coverages real quick. Cancel for work, cancel for medical, employment layoff, financial default. As sad as it is, the terrorism is on here. Trip interruption, cancellation. They have things for lost baggage, travel delay. There's so much. So just come in here and play around. Enter a trip just like I did. Make one up and come in here and see what the benefits are. Okay? So Amanda and I want this. Boom. You scroll up to the top, click buy now. This is going to give you a pop-up saying that COVID-19 is covered. Okay? So we're going to continue to purchase. Oh, another disclaimer that was right there. Did you see it? Sorry. It says all the travelers within one policy must reside in the same state. If you have a group of people and they live in California and Arizona, they cannot be on the same policy together. Everyone that's on a policy needs to live in the same state, because like I said earlier, the laws governing taxes and stuff differ between states. Okay? So it's going to double check right here just to make sure that you want the cancel for any reason. See if it says 75% of trip cost if purchased by 126. 126 was 14 days past today's date, the 12th. So it even tells you that window right there. Okay? So we have our summary right here. In this, you enter our names. First name, Ryan. And then here we have Amanda. And our date of birth, our contact information, credit card information, our terms and conditions real quick, and then buy now. And that's it. You're done. It's that simple. So I'm going to go back here to the main page, back to our dashboard. Okay, all of that was done by clicking this right here, your agent link. Okay, copy that, give it to your clients, let them go through there, enter the trip information themselves, play around, see the policy benefits. They like to see, that's a lot of information to have to explain. It covers this, it covers this, it covers this. So let them go in there themselves and see. Once they see how much coverage they have when they purchase a policy, they're gonna purchase a policy. Okay, just show it to them. We have a question. Yes, Amanda.
Yeah, so I have a client leaving for Africa next month, and she asked if she can get insurance for civil unrest. Is that possible?
Civil unrest. That may be covered. You know what? Send me an email, to Tinleg support at archertravel.com. I will reach out to Tinleg and get a definite answer on that. Give me a little bit of information about the trip and where they're going and the situation there. Because when we had the fires in Hawaii, that stuff was covered because the hotels and Airbnbs where clients were staying were uninhabitable. Okay, so it may fall within a definition like that. You can't stay there due to the danger of the area. There are instances where there was a lot of unrest in certain countries at the time that they will not, when you go enter all your information and the policies come up, it's going to be blank because they won't provide a policy to that area at that time due to the societal situation. So if you see that, just know nothing's wrong. It's because there's no applicable policies because of what's going on. Okay, so send me that information at Tinleg support at archertravel.com. That's where you send all your questions and everything regarding Tinleg. Send that to me and I will reach out.
Would that be this? And then pertaining to that question, just because this question popped up with it, would that also be the same with like Israel as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That would be a similar situation. Yes. I don't know if I get the screen to come up, but certain times when you're creating a policy, you will see a pop-up come up that will tell you that they're not insuring policies to this country, this country, this country at this time. So it's already excluded.
And then do you need a commission tracking form for this?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You always need a commission tracking form. When you go into the travel cafe, there's a button on your commission tracking form page that says insurance. Click that. Enter the policy premium. Make sure to enter the policy number for the booking number. And commission, ready guys? 17%. Okay? 17% off of giving your clients ease of mind on their trip. Okay? And another huge benefit of Tinleg, this is what sets Tinleg apart from any and every other supplier we have. Tinleg pays out commission before the commencement of travel.
Wow.
What?
I said wow.
Yeah, wow. Tinleg pays out commission roughly 30 to 45 days after you purchase the policy. This is the only supplier we have that does this. You book a huge trip like our other question, their trip's not a year out. Not going to receive commission until that's done, a year away. Book them a Tinleg policy and you'll get money in your pocket now. Okay? That's a huge benefit for agents because it keeps the ball rolling. Okay?
I would like to follow up with what you said, Ryan. Any commissionable booking, you will send in the commission tracking form. Any commissionable booking, and so this is travel insurance that is commissionable.
Yes.
So you have to do the commission tracking form.
Yes.
If you don't, we can't track your commission.
Yes. It will go into an account and it will sit there. So make sure you send in your commission tracking forms for all your commissionable bookings. If you have any other questions, send them right here. Tinleg support at archertravel.com. Please do not contact Tinleg on your own, okay? The reason being, we have had numerous agents do this in the past. They call Tinleg to ask questions about a policy. The agent on the phone answers their questions, and then they book the policy over the phone. And guess what? It doesn't get credited to their account. Therefore, they don't receive commission. Okay? And then
I'd like to follow up on that comment.
Yeah.
The only two suppliers we have that you cannot call on bookings because they do not have travel agent support over the phone is Tinleg and Expedia Tap. So just mark that down, write it in your notes, tell your
Yes.
teams, tell your uplines, tell everybody. The only two suppliers you cannot call over the phone is Tinleg and Expedia Tap because they do not support travel agents via phone line.
something needs to be done. If you have a question, send it to me at tinlegsupport@archertravel.com. Yes. So I am not a licensed insurance agent. So there are some questions I cannot legally answer for you, but I can talk to my representative at Tinleg, ask the question, get the answer, and relay it to you. So that's the procedure there because I'm not a licensed insurance agent. Okay, we need to make that clear. I am a administrator of our Tinlake program here at Archer Travel. So I take care of all your guys' needs. So anything Tinlake related, question, support, whatever, email tinlakesupport@archertravel.com. So please email me. I always answer my emails. I may not always answer my phone because I may not be at my desk. You will receive 2 emails. One will be from me with information, with the login link, the link to download the training videos, and it will also include the support email. And then you'll receive another email from Tinlake admin asking you to click the link to activate your account and set up a password. I am up to date. I think I have only 4 registration emails when I got up to come over here to do this live. So I am on top of registration emails always. I have 8,062 registered agents in the Tinlake program as of a little bit ago. Okay, so and I take care of all of them. That's why I send you the second email from me telling you check your spam and junk folder. And sometimes agents will receive the email from me but not the activation because they made an error in their email address when they provided it to me for registration. So I replied to you to send you mine, but entered the one you gave me in the system, and they never received the activation. So they emailed me, hey, you sent me this saying I was activated, but I didn't receive that second email. I double checked the email addresses. I see there was an error provided. I fix it, resend you the activation, and you're in. That's why I double check just to make sure I get you guys in. See this cool thing right here, need travel insurance? That's one of the banners. I grabbed that from the site real quick and put it right there just as an example. When you put that in your email signature, someone can just click that. You link it to your sub-agent link and it takes them straight to the quote page and they can buy a policy and it gets credited to you. That's how easy it is. So make it happen. You guys got this. It's really easy and it's a benefit for you and your clients. Make sure they're protected because if they lose out on a trip due to a cancellation, they're going to look for somebody to blame and they're going to blame the agent. So make sure they're protected for you, your business, and your client's well-being.